Hi everybody, I'm Michelle Bondi, the Experiential Learning Specialist in the School of the Environment and the Faculty of Science. Today I'm going to go through some tips for choosing your fall courses. As you are learning more of what is required for your accepted program, it is important to understand which courses will be essential in completing your degree. Required courses allow students to gain necessary information and create a fundamental base that will allow them to take further specialized courses in future years. Even though there are required courses for each program, students are also able to choose a certain number of elective courses. This allows students to expand their knowledge about other courses and subjects in different programs. This session will allow you to understand which courses are required, help you choose your electives, and give tips for planning a successful schedule and where you can go for help. The first required course for the BSc Honors Environmental Science program is Esai 1100, Environmental Systems and Introduction to Environmental Science. This course has 3 lecture hours per week with optional field trips. The next required course in the Environmental Science program is Chem 1100, General Chemistry 1. This course has 3 lecture hours and 3 laboratory or tutorial hours each week. Students in environmental science can either take Math 1720, Differential Calculus, which has 3 lecture hours and 1 tutorial hour per week, or they can take 1760, Functions and Differential Calculus, which has 4 lecture hours and 1 tutorial hour per week. The next course for the environmental science program is either an open choice course or Bio 1101, which is cell biology, and has 3 lecture hours and 3 laboratory hours each week. The next course choice is either an open choice course or Esai 1141, which is Cartography and Digital Mapping. We recommend Cartography and Digital Mapping if you would like to take the GIS Certificate program, as this is the first in a sequence of 10 courses required for that certificate, which I'll talk more about in a few slides. In summary, for the BSc Honors Environmental Science program, the required courses are Esai 1100, Environmental Systems and Introduction to Environmental Science, Chem 1100, General Chemistry 1, Math 1760, Functions and Differential Calculus, or Math 1720, Differential Calculus, an open choice course or Bio 1101, Cell Bio, another open choice course or Esai 1141, Cartography and Digital Mapping. The courses that have an asterisk are courses with lab components, and this will be helpful to know when you're registering for your courses, as you'll need to register for a lab section in addition to your lecture section. And there are usually many lab sections to choose from so that you can find one that fits with your schedule. The first required course for the Bachelor of Environmental Studies program is Paul's 2300, Space, Place, and Scale, Foundations of Human Geography. The next required course for Bachelor of Environmental Studies program is Esai 1141, Cartography and Digital Mapping. This is also the first course in a sequence of 10 to complete the GIS Certificate program, which I'll talk about in a few slides. The next required course for Bachelor of Environmental Studies program is Esai 1100, Environmental Systems and Introduction to Environmental Science. Bachelor Environmental Studies, another required course is ESTU 1100, Humans in the Environment and Introduction to Environmental Studies. Students in the Environmental Studies program also have 1 open choice course. An open choice means that any course that fulfills the degree requirements. Courses to consider are Esai 1130, Atmosphere and Climate, or SACR 1100, Foundations of Social Life. Or you can also take a course in your area of concentration. Meeting with your academic advisor for the Environmental Studies program would be most beneficial if you aren't sure. I will share contact information for academic advisors at the end of this presentation today. In summary, for the Bachelor of Environmental Studies program, the required courses for the first semester of your first year are ESTU 1100, Humans in the Environment and Introduction to Environmental Studies, Esai 1100, Environmental Systems and Introduction to Environmental Science, Esai 1141, Cartography and Digital Mapping, Paul's 2300, Space, Place, and Scale, Foundations of Human Geography, and an open choice course selection. The courses that have an asterisk have a lab component to them, and this is important for you to know when you're registering for your courses, as you'll need to register for a lab section in addition to your lecture section. There are usually multiple lab sections to choose from, so you can find the one that fits your schedule the best. In previous slides, I mentioned the GIS certificate, and it's important to know about this from your very first semester, as there's a very specific sequence of courses to take to complete the certificate. In the first semester of your first year, it's highly recommended that you take Esai 1141, Cartography and Digital Mapping, so that you can continue on in the certificate program in your winter semester, where you'll take Fundamentals of Geographic Information Systems. If you would like a lot more information about this program to learn how it works and what courses you'll be taking, you can contact Alice Gergachuk-Mannion Her email is on this slide, and it will also be available in the next slide when we talk about academic advisors. So once again, we highly recommend that you contact the academic advisor for your program for assistance and advice at any point, but the earlier the better. The names and contact information for the advisors for environmental science and environmental studies are listed here, and advisors can help you with course selections for your program as well as minors, teachables, and certificates, so don't hesitate to get in touch with them. Another tip for planning a successful semester is to stay connected. All official communications will be sent to students through UInsight and UWindsor student emails. Please make sure to check those often to get the latest information for fall. We also recommend that you engage with members of the School of the Environment as much as possible, including student, staff, and faculty members. Join student clubs like the Joel Club, which is a student club for the School of the Environment. Attend social events and info sessions, whether they are in person or virtual. Get to know your professors and discuss out-of-class opportunities such as undergraduate research. Going to your professor's office hours is a great way to do this. We also recommend that you assess your computing capability for virtual courses. These are just some of the considerations that we recommend. And if you have further questions about this, please reach out to an academic advisor for your program who can help give you advice about your specific situation and your courses. And a reminder to seek help early. If you need assistance, don't hesitate to ask. And if you're not sure who can help you, your advisor can point you in the right direction. So once again, I'm sharing the advisor information here and encourage you to reach out. Finally, the University of Windsor has many student supports and services available to you. This is just a small selection of some of them that you might be interested in, but please don't hesitate to seek out supports and services if and when you need them. At the University of Windsor, we're here to help. Please remember that every faculty has academic advisors and staff that are happy to assist you. Please reach out to our staff if you require advice and assistance at any point. You can also visit the website on this slide to help plan your courses for the upcoming semester and connect with an academic advisor for additional support. Congratulations again on your acceptance to UWindsor. We can't wait to meet you in the fall.